Good morning, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 10:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, November 14, 2021. This is not financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell. Be notified. Thumbs up. Share the video. We're here to talk about Quant Network, the folks that deal with enterprises as well as governments, related to interledger communication. And believe me, at that level, it's a lot of traffic going through those pipes. Intraday updates on the Twitter link below. These guys are really firmly planted in the blockchain development space, specifically around communication. It's a smart company. They are working with lots of corporations. They cannot disclose it. Look, anyone who works in big corporations, anyone listening to this video, you know that, when you're dealing with new technology, these are things they don't want out on the street. They want to be competitive. They go to Quant for help around building out new blockchains internally that can connect out to other companies. A lot of this stuff is kind of on the low. So you're going to have very few updates from the company in terms of which actual companies they're working with. Quant will not go and be able to say that because then they'll lose their business with their customer. So just so everyone kind of understands the dynamics there and why you might not hear much from Quant, they can at least talk about numbers. I mean, they are working with 70 plus enterprises right now, and we'll see how this pans out. In the meantime, price action is paramount here, especially when we don't have much news on Quant. In the meantime, right now, we do have a nice floor of support here at 250. We've been talking about that for quite a while now. Probably for a couple of weeks. So 250 floor of support right now is okay. Looking like we could be bouncing back up, but we're still caught between 263 and 250. But we do kind of poke our head out once in a while. In the meantime, more compelling than this is what's going on the Quant Bitcoin pair. The Quant Bitcoin pair, definitely this line of resistance. Man, if we can melt up here, every time we pop through, it's like a geyser. We just want to push up. But the last few little pumps have been very weak and kind of fell right back down. And I wouldn't exactly call them pumps, just given the magnitude of it wasn't as much as we'd like to see, like back here. That being said, in the current price action, we are still coming down this green line. The line of resistance right now is planted at 407, 408. We're at 404. We have been kissing and really grinding up on this green line of resistance. So we'll see how this will pan out, but we do have an area of resistance here as well. So it's a coalescing line of resistance. It's really pressuring this thing down right now, but eventually this thing would normally pop at this point. So let's see what happens. We've got another few days left, and let's see if we can turn around on this pair. But in the meantime, let's go over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, top left, bottom right. This is the rectangle of love because I feel very bullish on the backside of what's happening here with Bitcoin, as we've seen in multiple prior rectangular price actions. We've seen it happen, where it came out on the positive. In the meantime, I've also joined a line of support here. This is the yellow line of support. That yellow line of support right now is planted at 63K. The rectangular area of support is around 62K. So we have a dual line of support here, which is good for Bitcoin, ultimately good for altcoin. In the meantime, go over to Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is actually going down. It's the trajectory we want to see, especially as an altcoin holder. That's kind of what we want to see here. So anyway, still very bullish on Quant. We got to see this thing start making a move on the underlying forensic Quant to Bitcoin pair. This is the one we want to see move. This is the pattern that could make all the difference in the world. This thing here just doesn't look like much is going on in order to see what its next move will be compared to what one of the underlying pairs are, Quant to Bitcoin. Anyway, I'm out.